Just that everybody knows somebody who has HIV or knows somebody who's died. It's that like almost every person has someone in their family who's infected. When I looked at the figures, I cried. I've been raised as a Jewish girl in Philly to understand the Holocaust as like the worst thing that's ever happened to a group of people. And my whole life I've been like trained to try to grasp the concept of 6 million. People in the world are shocked that everybody ignored the Holocaust while it was happening. Hello! We talk about 1 million times, we sit and we like pound ourselves for the things that we haven't done right in the past, and they're going on right now. I think it's all about fear. Are you clean? Yay! Tasting like apples. Orange. I'm Ellen Lissy Rosenberg, and I am 23. I'm from Philadelphia. I've been living in Cape Town kind of on and off for two and a half years. I work with Rosie Mashale at Baphumelele Children's Home, which is a home for affected and infected children who have been kind of left on their own because of the HIV/AIDS pandemic in South Africa. We generally have about 100 kids living with us at any given time. Some are permanent, some come in and out. Rosie is just a mind-blowing woman who has created something from nothing. These are kids who would have been left alone, who have been taken in by this incredible woman. Khayelitsha is a black township. There was a law created called the Group Areas Act, which moved people into different like sections of South Africa based on their racial classification. When you look at a community like Khayelitsha, the biggest issue is poverty. Hello. When you first meet Rosie, she's definitely a little bit shy. But when that wall breaks, when that difference between you and I'm an American white girl, and she's a Xhosa speaking Sotho woman who's living in Khayelitsha, who's running this place, when that boundary dissolves, it's there. A day at Baphumelele starts around 4:30 in the morning. It's a long, long day. The care workers are kind of going from 4 o'clock when they get up to get ready until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. They crash and then they get up and do it again the next morning.
Khayelitsha is not safe. I don't know whether it's about poverty, because of poverty, but the crime is high. I never thought an orphanage like us can be robbed with guns. No.
For the orphanage to have been robbed, I mean, that breaks my heart. Like, that's our community. Like, if we can't expect our own community in Khayelitsha, I'm not even asking them to protect us. I'm just asking them not to bring in a gun and rob us. That's all. Just please don't rob us. Stop bringing guns into my home.
These children here who are infected or affected, they really need our help. They need our love.
You can have like this group of women that loves all these kids, but you just realize that at a certain point, some of the kids like, that they're nobody's number one. These are kids that nobody's heard of. These are kids that nobody knows. Nobody cares. That's the reality. Nobody cares. I mean, you see a kid like that and you just, a little part of you breaks, a little part of you crumbles. When a group of people welcomed me, the eighth thing, like, it wasn't in my head, it wasn't what I was thinking of. But when you get home and you look at the statistics, reading them is fine, but it's when you start to think about 1 in 4, like if you look at my whole Bapumelele family, which 25 am I gonna pick to go? Think about your extended family. If there's 8 of you, pick 2. They're gone, that's it. I know that there are sad things, but at a certain point, it does become normalized. And at that point is when you see the beauty. You see the dancing. I mean, there is more dancing and more singing and more vibrancy. I've never seen so much energy come out in a place where you would think that everybody would just be devastated. 90–95% of the songs that they sing are songs about being thankful, and they're songs about being grateful, and they're songs about how lucky we are to be, just to be. For me, part of being able to be in Cape Town and to be able to do the work I do means that I do have to support myself. So I've been working at a very like shishi, upscale deli in kind of a wealthy area. And people are shocked to find out that I would drive into these areas on my own. I once had a woman look at me and say, I would never, ever, ever let my daughter do what you do. I didn't grow up here, so I can't know what it's like to have been raised your whole life being told never to go to a certain area or never to be around a certain kind of people, or that you have to stay away because it's dangerous. But I need people to step out of that fear. But until that happens, until people start taking a step to bridge that boundary, it's not about going out to see those people. Those people have to become Rosies, and those people have to become Simpiwe, and they have to become Tandi, and they have to become Voyokazi, and they have to become people that you know.
That the wind has blown away. Oh, it's only you that remains with me, clear as the light of day. Osieza, since fica
Why are we all different? I mean, that's the beauty in it. That's the beauty in life, is that there are different people around and we can learn.
See you in the morning.
Okay.